What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm just going to be going over the breaking news for the Chicago Bears. Without further ado, please like, please subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subscribers. Without further ado, let's get on with the video. So, Adam Schefter just tweeted out that the Bears are placing a franchise tag on cornerback Jaylon Johnson, who the team still is working to re-sign to a long-term deal. Per sources, Johnson's franchise tag number is $19.8 million. So some big takeaways from this real quick is that I think basically the deadline was today to get a deal done before the draft, basically. So the deadline for getting franchise tag, that's what I meant. Unfortunately, they couldn't get a deal, so the Bears gave Johnson the franchise tag, and then now they're gonna probably talk about the getting a long-term deal sometime later, probably before the draft or after the draft or before July 13th. And I realistically think that Jaylon Johnson should get paid. I mean, the guy was the highest PFF graded corner in the league. He had 4 interceptions last year. 31 solo tackles. He was a Pro Bowler. Like, the guy is really good, and he's probably one of the best corners in my opinion. So you definitely sign him to a long-term deal. The thing is, I think Jaylon Johnson, the reason why there's not been a contract yet is because I think he and his team believe that they want to reset the cornerback market. So right now, Jair Alexander is getting basically $21 million per year. I think Jaylon Johnson probably wants like $22 to $24 million a year, and I think there's back and forth negotiations from Ryan Poles and from Jaylon Johnson's team whether or not the deal would fall through for them, whether they want to take less money, or whether Jaylon Johnson, who is 24 years old and is about to enter his prime, wants to get his money's worth. Now, I do believe that Jaylon Johnson will get the bag and he'll get the money either during free agency or during before training camp, hopefully, or during probably the regular season. But realistically, if I'm Ryan Poles and Chicago Bears, I want to re-sign him as soon as possible. Even as a fan, the Chicago Bears need Jaylon Johnson. He's probably the best player on this team. You can probably argue Montez Sweat. You can argue DJ Moore. But in my opinion, Jaylon Johnson is the heart and soul of this defense. We saw what the defense of the Chicago Bears was without him against the Green Bay Packers. It was abysmal. So you definitely keep Jaylon Johnson and do not do what you did with Roquan Smith last year when you did not give him a contract and then ended up trading him. So that's going to wrap it up for the video. Comment down below. Do you think Jaylon Johnson is going to get traded? I mean, not traded. Do you think he's going to get an extension? Or do you think the Chicago Bears are going to repeat what they did with Roquan Smith and not give him a contract that he wants and probably gets traded later? Or do you think he's going to play the whole season with the franchise tag and then become a free agent next year? Hopefully, he stays, because us Bears fans, we love to see him on the team, but it's a business at the end of the day, so we'll see what happens. That's going to wrap it up. Peace.